Thank you, everybody. And first of all, thanks for being here. I know I'm between you and your lunchtime. I appreciate you taking the time to be here to listen to the session about accelerating business with tri-party engagement. So, my name is Senthil Arumugam. I'm one of the partner development specialists focused on cloud operations. I work closely with partners to build cloud operations related solutions and offerings and help customers to accelerate their journey on cloud adoption through partners. So what do I mean by cloud operations? These are the 5 pillars that I focus on, which is cloud governance, cloud financial management, monitoring and observability, compliance and audit, and then operations management. So here I'm going to be talking about some example stories from our partners, how they help customers later in the presentation. So to give you an overall perspective, governance, it is like, control tower, landing zone, and then monitoring and observabilities like CloudWatch and CloudTrail data and AWS config. So apart from this, I also am the designation lead for the competency program and service delivery program. So I work with partners to validate are they doing their deployment for customers as per best practices, as per the prescriptive guidance. And we continuously work with them to update it. Is it cool? Okay. So what is the goal from my team is basically to simplify the customer cloud journey. So we work with our technology partners and consulting partners who bring in a lot of expertise in deploying cloud for our customers. So here's a report that from McKinsey, which says, customers who do not invest in cloud foundations and do it right, their onboarding and scaling of AWS kind of is delayed, or it takes a lot of rework, right? I'd like to share, I'm just relating myself to a story where I was a first-time home buyer and I was like super excited to get into my house. And I was like constantly calling my builder, like, when my house will be ready. He's like, dude, you gotta be slow to be faster. If the foundation is not poured right, your house is gonna be always messed up, right? So sometimes, like I said, have to be slightly slower to be faster, right? And I have the link for that article. If you're interested, come find me. So the premise of my talk is about how you can leverage the solution, right? If you want to buy a car, you want to buy a car. You don't want to buy like all the parts of a car and try to assemble it yourself, right? So that's what exactly one of the CEO from the largest customer said. So we are noticing that our customers are evolving from builders to buyers, right? So as you all know, AWS is like a whole bunch of building blocks, right? You can do any business solutions to meet your use case. You can you can bring all the solutions together, but that takes a lot of engineering hours from the customer side to build the solution according to your use case or to meet your business requirements. So as customers are evolving, what we are doing with partners is joint solution. I wanted to talk to, for example, if a customer is looking initially just getting their feet wet into AWS, they put together like an AWS account, and then quickly the development account turns into a production account, and then they start to scale from there. So what we do is like develop solutions. So for example, AWS version of landing zone used to be AWS landing zone, right? ALZ, and customers were leveraging that. But then ALZ was end of life, and because Control Tower is the new landing zone solution. So there is a big heavy lift, people who have leveraged ALZ to migrate to Control Tower, and that requires a lot of work and expertise. So there are partner solutions which help basically to migrate from here to there. So, like I said, and we are noticing customers are transitioning to more and more of buyers, right? Because the pace of innovation at which, for example, everybody is now looking into generative AI solutions. How can I integrate generative AI into my use case, and how can I leverage that? So as the market is demanding high-paced or highly innovative solutions, you have no time for building the solution, and it's easy to go leverage a turnkey solution that is available in the market. So this is what I mean by tri-party solutions, right? So it starts from our customer, and as you know, we are a customer-obsessed firm. It all starts from our customer use case, and then we try to work with partners who have a matching solution for your use case, and we also leverage the expertise from our consulting partners. So we work as a team and try to match what use case and what is your solution, and try to match your requirement with our partners. So, all right. Okay, so tri-party partner solutions, you might have heard, like you might be familiar with AWS Marketplace, Solutions Library. If you're not, I would highly recommend please go take a look, because there are a lot of, what I mean by tri-party solutions are, there are a lot of existing solutions available today for, like in Marketplace, where you can go subscribe and start using them. And also, we continuously work with partners to build new solutions and try to constantly fill the use case gaps, right? And even in the existing solution, so talking about our previous landing zone solution, if a partner built a landing zone solution based on ALZ, now that Control Tower is available, we work with them to like update their solutions to based on Control Tower. And then we also work with partner focusing on industry, right? If you are a financial services customer, if you're a healthcare provider, then you have different requirements, different regulatory requirements, different compliancy requirements. So we work with partners on building specific solutions like that, right? So here I wanted to, there are several examples that I can talk to, but here's an example that I wanted to talk about how our consulting partner Rackspace benefited by leveraging one of our ISV solution from Monty Cloud. So Rackspace is one of our premium partners who are in the consulting business for a while, and they also do like managed services for their customers, right? And Monty Cloud is one of our technology partner who has a solution called Day 2 Operations, which is basically built on top of one of AWS native services called Systems Manager. And their solution will run well-architected framework for your customers with a click of a button. So if you have done well-architected reviews in the past, it's like a week-long engagement with multiple teams, right? You have to interview, go through the questions, but the solution automates like 80 to 90% of that, looking at your CloudTrail data, CloudWatch data, config, how your system is set up, looks at all the logs, and it pretty much completes the well-architected model for you, 90%. And it's only like, if I remember, is a handful of questions that you have to answer, and within like 15 to 30 minutes, you have a well-architected model, and how many high-risk issues are there, how many medium-risk issues, what needs to be addressed. So with the trial that Rackspace did with their managed services customers, they were able to immediately find out the high-risk issues. So and then was able to have like a meaningful conversation with their clients. Like, you would be amazed. Like, I used to be in the ProServe team. I have done well-architected reviews myself. You'd be amazed to see how things get ignored, right? Like, I've been once where there was like unattached EBC volumes left, and nobody knew about it. And then there were like so many dev accounts, test accounts, or even production accounts that was created for our projects, and nobody Actually everybody forgot about it and didn't have the time to go. I mean, it was not intentional, but things get lost in so much stuff, right? So when you run well-architected framework, and that's something that we consistently get from our customers, like, why is my billing high? Why is my performance low? So we constantly do well-architected framework to go have a meaningful customer conversation. Oh, look at this 250 EBC volumes that are not being used. Look at this IPs that are never being used, but you're still paying for it, right? So this is an example of what your results would look like, right? So when Rackspace ran the multi-cloud solution with their customers, within like minutes, they were able to produce data and then put it in front of customers like, this is what exactly is happening in your environment, and we need to get in front of it. And they also provided like a clear details, and also the advantage for customers to work with partners is like partners have so many programs that AWS launches. So for example, we have our well-architected framework team has like $5,000 credits for partners to work with customers to address the high-risk issues, because it's in our best intention for us to make sure our customers are safe, right? So immediately they were able to tap into the funding and help our customers to get where they should be. So this is just one example, and I can give many examples like that. So if you're interested in looking at more details, I would highly suggest, please take our AWS Solutions library. We keep updating our solutions. I would point you there and keep checking at our AWS Marketplace, where we have all of our partner solutions, which you don't even have to have hand-holding. It's all with Quick Start. You can just click and get started on many of the solutions. So I would like to get your attention to the next slide, but if you want to know more, I have a booth which is called Security Partner Solutions, booth number 1427. Come find me, talk to me. I can give you more details, or if you're interested in engaging in any of these solutions or any of this engagement, let me know. I'm more than happy to connect you to the right resources. And then this is something that I would definitely encourage you to take a picture of. This is QR codes for our AWS Marketplace. I have the QR code for Solutions Library, and you have access to all the events and webinars that we are planning. And there is partner matchmaking, which is we are pointing our customers to, because you can basically go put in your information on what is the business use case that you are trying to get a solution to, and it'll automatically look up who are the partners have turnkey solutions for that, and who are the consulting partners who can help, and it basically does the matchmaking and then provides the details of who you can work with. So with that, I would. That's the end of my session. But again, I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you all being here during your lunch. Thank you very much, and thanks for your time. I appreciate being here. Please provide your feedback, and I appreciate being here. Thank you.